Things I don't like about Indonesia mainly is about corruption. The government officials, they tend to brag about their possessions and stuff, so they normalize corruption in Indonesia. People in Indonesia, they're quite dumb. It's I don't know what to say about it other than them being dumb. They praise the officials, government officials, like they're the god or something, and then they idolize them. Like, for instance, being a police academy student, they idolize them and they want to be them because they think that being a government official, they would control the country and have a lot of money. In fact, they have a low wage and tend to have lower standard of living than the people that works in the normal office jobs.
There are no worse things in Indonesia, man. All the people is great, but there's one. It's like the politics is not that good in Indonesia, and there's a lot of corruptions. That's it.
Traffic, man. There's like in my city that I live in the capital. And the capital city is, I don't know, it's approximately about maybe 11 million people. So it's really crowded. So and people move a lot with their personal vehicles like cars, motorbikes, scooters, and everything. So you can go from my home is approximately like maybe 1.5 kilometers from campus. If I walk here, it's going to be 30 minutes. If I take the taxi, it's going to take me like only 5 minutes tops. And if it's in Indonesia, it's probably going to take me 30 minutes also plus traffic. Yeah, but that's the worst thing about Indonesia, the traffic.
Maybe the weather is too hot, different in UK, which is much better because it's more warm and windy.
The worst things, there's a lot of worse things you get from living in Indonesia, like the traffic there. The traffic is horrible because like there's a lot of people too in Indonesia, right? How everyone is just like they don't have a sense of punctuality and how they don't have a sense of punctuality. So when you arrange a meeting, like someone would often assume that the meeting would start late even though it's on time, basically. I feel like that's the worst thing about Indonesia. I think that's just how our culture works. Like it's what shapes our culture. Sometimes the heat can get to you, you know. Being sunny is fine and all, but like sometimes it gets you all sweaty and stuff, and it's really uncomfortable. And when it gets raining and hot at the same time, it gets really worse. And then this also comes from being a tropical country, but like the mosquitoes, man, the mosquitoes is the worst thing about Indonesia. Even at night, there are mosquitoes flying and then getting into your room. So every time you want to sleep, you have to like lock your room and then spray a full can of bug spray inside, and then you just have to wait until the bug spray settles, and then it all kills the mosquitoes and stuff. That's the worst thing about Indonesia, the mosquitoes, the number one.
The worst thing? Nothing. I guess I don't know.